Today we are going to discuss the programming changes you will need to make if you change your operator position from below the shaft to above the shaft, or vice versa. This video will explain how changing the mounting position of the operator in relation to the torsion shaft results in the need to reverse the limits and motor direction. We will show how to access the logic board's standard programming mode and advanced programming mode in order to set the limits reversed option. For instructions on programming the rest of the logic board's options, watch the Rainer ControlHoist Standard and Optima logic board video or consult the installation instructions. In order to keep the ControlHoist output shaft as close as possible to the torsion shaft, you may need to mount the operator above the torsion shaft. You can order operators pre-programmed for either above or below the shaft. If you need that inverted, the motor direction and limits set at the factory will be incorrect. In such a configuration, you are required to make a programming change on the logic board that will reverse the limits and the motor direction. These changes will be done entirely through the programming, and you will not have to physically move any limit switches or change any motor wiring. Please note, for three-phase operators that are inverted, you must still perform this reverse direction programming change because the limit switches will be reversed. Attention must still be paid to the motor rotation and can be corrected by switching any two of the three mains. First, enter into the standard programming mode by pressing the Stop and Program buttons simultaneously for 5 seconds. Confirm the LCD is displaying Wiring Mode Normal SR5. If SR5 is not displayed, you must select it before continuing to the next step. To make this reverse limit and motor direction change, you must enter into a special advanced programming mode. With SR5 in the display, press and hold just the Program button for approximately 30 seconds, until an asterisk appears on the display alongside SR5. You will now proceed through the Sensor 1 and Sensor 2 programming steps by toggling using the open or close buttons and pressing Stop to select the correct choices specific to your installation. While programming in this advanced mode, a new option, Limits Reversed, will appear in the LCD display after Sensor 2. The factory default setting for this option is No. Change the selection to Yes by toggling the Open or Close button and then press the Stop button to confirm the selection. Continue through the rest of the programming, selecting the correct options for Auxiliary Input 1, Auxiliary Input 2, and Midway Stop by toggling using the Open or Close buttons and pressing Stop to confirm until you exit out of the programming mode entirely. The motor will now rotate in the opposite direction as previous, and the internal wiring logic going to the open and close limit switches has been reversed. You must now confirm the motor rotation is correct, and the limit nuts stop the motor when they reach their respective limit switches. Failure to confirm correct motor rotation and limit orientation could result in injury or damage. This has been a quick overview on reversing the limits on the ControlHoist Standard and Optima operators. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video.